Good Monday, everyone. I'm meteorologist Dave Snyder at the National Weather Service with Alaska's statewide weather. Low pressure up around the northern Bering Sea in the Gulf of Anadyr in eastern Russia is playing a role in creating showers across some parts of the west coast and the lower Yukon Valley this afternoon. It's stirring up a lot of clouds and stratus across the Bering as usual, and a frontal boundary is draped across the Aleutians. That cold front will wobble a little bit further southward in time. The main core of low pressure very close to Bristol Bay and north of Nelson Lagoon. That will creep eastward as well, bringing a little warmer air into the western Gulf as we go ahead in time. A few showers there across the northern Gulf. Most of the Gulf relatively cloud-free this afternoon. Low pressure across the eastern Gulf, though, bringing some areas of rain up across southeast. Low pressure at 1,002 millibars working its way northward. That'll bring a little more rainfall to parts of the British Columbia coast as well as parts of southeast. High pressure will keep things fairly clear across the interior tonight. Once again, a frost advisory in effect for the middle Tanana Valley, where temperatures could go into the 20s and 30s in some cases there. So if you still have sensitive plants out, a good idea to bring those sensitive plants inside, cover them up, or tell them goodbye. High pressure up across the Beaufort Seacoast at 1,018 millibars will keep the clouds locked in across the coastal sections there itself. Low pressure just west of the Bering Strait down to 998 millibars by tonight, ushering a little more south and westerly wind to Norton Sound and communities around Nome and the Seward Peninsula. The frontal boundary out ahead of that, the inclusion, will start to break up. It will spread a little bit better chance for a more widespread light rainfall across parts of west coast and the Noatak and Kohabuk valleys there. Looking a little bit farther north still across the Chukchi Seacoast, we can see the makings of an Arctic cold front. That will be diving southward as we head into Tuesday night and Wednesday, and places along Kotzebue Sound, Seward Peninsula, and the Bering Strait communities should prepare for a pretty decent blast of cold air. Low pressure north of the Aleutians at 1,005 millibars will wiggle eastward as we head into Wednesday, and by the end of Wednesday afternoon will position itself a little bit farther west and south of Kodiak Island at 995 millibars. That will strengthen up the southerly flow for south central Alaska, bringing a better chance of wind and rain to places like Prince William Sound, Kenai Peninsula, and areas along the Matsu Valley, and all the way up into Anchorage in the interior. So watch for some changes as we head into midweek, and certainly beyond, especially as the cold front in the northwest starts to make its way toward land. With Alaska's statewide weather, I'm meteorologist Dave Snyder. You can always find the latest weather information anytime at weather.gov.